Ava stood quietly at the edge of the Animal Rehabilitation Center, listening to the rhythmic breathing of a rescued horse named Luna. The facility was unlike any traditional farm. It was a place where technology and compassion met. Around her, drones delivered supplies, AI sensors monitored animal health, and robotic arms gently distributed food. Yet, despite all the innovation, the core of the place remained the same, the bond between humans and animals. Ava was a researcher studying how modern technology could strengthen that bond. Her project, The Future of Human-Animal Connection, explored how empathy, data, and science could work together to improve the lives of both species. She often reminded her students that while humans had advanced in knowledge and machines, their emotional connection to animals was still one of the purest forms of understanding. Every morning, she began her work by walking through the open pastures, greeting the animals by name. Each creature had its own story: a rescued eagle learning to fly again, a dolphin recovering from pollution, a dog that once lived on the streets but now served as a therapy companion for children. Ava believed that studying these relationships was a way to study humanity itself. Her colleagues came from diverse fields: veterinary medicine, artificial intelligence, psychology, and environmental science. Together, they tried to answer one essential question: what will coexistence mean in the future? Their goal wasn't to replace nature with machines, but to use technology to listen better to the sounds, signals, and emotions of other living beings. One of Ava's most ambitious projects involved developing a wearable translation device that analyzed the sounds, heartbeats, and gestures of animals. The goal was not to make animals speak, but to help humans interpret their needs more accurately. When she tested the prototype on Luna, the horse, she was amazed. Subtle changes in heartbeat and breathing revealed patterns of comfort, fear, and trust. The data showed that empathy could be measured, not just felt. But beyond the lab, Ava faced a deeper challenge: helping people reconnect emotionally with animals in an age dominated by screens. She often visited schools to talk about kindness toward all creatures. Technology can measure emotions, she would tell the students, but only humans can express care. During one visit, a child asked her, "Do you think we'll ever live in harmony with all animals?" Ava smiled and said, "We already do. Every time someone chooses compassion over convenience." That sentence became the motto of her research center. Her work inspired cities to rethink how they interacted with wildlife. Urban planners began designing eco-corridors, where birds, foxes, and pollinators could move freely. Hospitals integrated therapy animals into recovery programs. Even companies began creating animal welfare labs to ensure their innovations respected natural life. Ava realized that the future of the human-animal relationship wasn't about control. It was about balance. Machines could translate signals, but empathy remained the bridge that united two worlds. The more humans listened, the more animals responded with trust. It was a quiet, mutual evolution. Years later, Ava's research reached a global audience. Her documentary Connected Lives followed her journey from local rehabilitation centers to global conferences. It showed how farms had become self-sustaining ecosystems, how endangered species were protected through real-time AI monitoring, and how virtual reality was helping humans understand animal behavior from their perspective. In one powerful scene, she stood in a forest wearing a neural headset that synchronized her heartbeat with that of a wolf nearby. The experience wasn't about domination or curiosity. It was about empathy. For a moment, she felt the calm rhythm of another life form. When we listen to animals, she said, we learn to be more human. Her message resonated around the world. People began to see animals not as property, but as partners in existence. Schools introduced programs that taught emotional ecology, emphasizing respect, communication, and coexistence. Cities designed parks that blended digital learning with wildlife preservation. Looking back, Ava understood that her work wasn't about technology or discovery alone. It was about rediscovering a truth humanity had nearly forgotten, that the earth belongs to all living beings, and progress means protecting that shared home.